Hey guys, so welcome back to the algorithms and Python section of data engineering with Animesh. And today we are going to solve our next question, which is longest substring without repeating characters. It is rated as medium in the lead code problem, and this has been asked many times in Google, Facebook, and Amazon interviews. So I was writing the code and I was just trying to test it before presenting that to you. So I will keep that code intact so that we don't waste time and so that we could and I could take more time on explanation. So let us go to the question. The question is very simple. Given a string s, find the length of the longest substring without repeating characters. What do you mean by without repeating characters? Like suppose this is a substring, this is a string, and you can see A B C till here, or B C A till here, or C A B. This is the longest substring where letter is not repeated. So that should be your output. Means the length should be your output. Suppose if your input string is B B B B, so what would be the output? 1. Because other than that, the characters are repeating. If your length is A B B C, so what would be your highest maximum length substring without repeating would be 2. It would be either AB or BC. Okay. But keep in mind, you don't have to return that substring as the output, only the length is the requirement. So that makes a problem a lot more easier to solve. Okay, so see in the output, only the length is important. They don't want the substring that which substring is of that particular length. So that makes a problem a lot more easier. Now let's see how we are going to solve it. I hope the problem statement is clear to everyone, and there are some constraints, but we are not being bothered by that because we would be below that only, inside the constraint only. And see an example, if you see this one, PWWKEW, so longest would be WKE. Okay, this one. So that is the longest substring. Now, okay, I will take one example, the first one itself, to explain to you. ABCBB. The technique we are going to use is sliding window. So mainly this is the name of the technique given. What is the means what is the essence of this technique is we take a pointer, and that pointer could be in the very beginning, and we keep sliding it. Means like we can change the length of this pointer. Suppose L becomes 1, then L becomes 2, like we do, like L is equals to L plus 1, or L is equals to L minus 1. So that is the sliding window. Means we are sliding the range. So that is the technique we are going to use. Okay, now suppose this substring is stored in S. This string, sorry, pardon me for my mistake. This string is stored in S. It is ABC, ABC, BB, which is same as the input given. Let me take a char set or a empty set. Okay, it does not have any character as of now, and I will take my first pointer at L is equals to 0, and this res is the result, or it would be the length of the final substring, which is as of now 0, that I have initialized. So L would be pointing to the indexes, index 0 as of now, and this is the length of the final substring, which is 0. Okay, for R in range length of S. Okay, so this is the first loop that we are going to use, and this will be the only loop that we are going to use. So what is the length? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. So 8 is the length as of now. Okay. Now we will check for R in range if S of R in char set. Okay. So what we are checking that if this character means if S of R, which would be as of now A, as I will keep writing here, as of now A, is that in character set? No, as of now it is empty. So what we will do, uh, char set dot add s of r. So we are going to add this character into the char set. Okay, so this is the first thing that we are going to do. Okay, now again, so this would be inside the loop only and not inside the if statement. Okay, I have not written anything in if as of now. Let me pass so you don't get confused. Okay, now let us come to the second. Now the second iteration will go to b. Again, it will what it will check if s of r in char set. No, b is still not in char set. Char set only, let me, this is my char set as of now. Char has only has a as of now. So char set b is not in char set. So we are again going to add b. Done. No issues. Our next iteration it becomes c. Your input is a. You can refer your from input from this side. Okay. So next is c. Again, c is not present in char set. We are directly going to add c here. Till here, no problem. I believe everything would be clear. It is very simple. We are only checking and adding. Now comes a again. This is the, in the next iteration, a comes again. Okay. If SR in char set, yes, SR is in char set. What I'm going to do is char set dot remove S of L, and we are going to add L. We are going to remove S of L, and L is equals to L plus 1. Okay, be with me on this. Now we are removing S of L. What is S of L is? Means L was initialized with 0. Okay, in the beginning, if you see, I have already initialized it with 0. Let me. Okay, I have already initialized with 0. Means it is referring to the first A. So it is saying that remove this from the character set. Okay, so first let us remove this. Now the character set become BC, B and C, and we are incrementing L value to 1. Okay, now the new value of L is 1 as of now. Okay, L is equals to 1. And then we are adding char set S of R in it. So R was pointing to A here. Okay, so again A would be added. So keep in mind L was always pointing to 0 and R was pointing to this A. So this A, first A I have removed and I have added this next A here. Okay, so my char set become this. Now in next iteration R will take B. So in next iteration R is equals to B. B is also present in char set. Now char set will remove L is equals to 1. So what S of 1. So S of 1 is B. So B, this B would be removed first and then the new B would be added. So every time we are finding a duplicate, we are removing one character from char set and adding the new character. So this is keeping my length same as the non-matching characters. In the next iteration, we again find C. And we increment the L value to 2. Now L becomes 2. Now in the next iteration, R comes to C. C is already present. So we will remove what? S of 2. What was S of 2? 0, 1 to C. So C would be removed. And then this C would be added. And in the meantime, the L increment value would be equal to 3. Right? Now in the next iteration, B is already there. So we will remove L of 4, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, A would be removed and B would be added and L value will become 4. And next for next B, again this B would be removed and next B would be added. But see, in the beginning only I told you that you don't have to return the substring. You only have to return the length, and that is making a problem a bit easier because though here the substring is different, CBB, but the length is 3. That was required. So this sliding window is helping us to get the length of the maximum substring without repeating character. Okay, and now to find the length, what we will do to find the length is res is equals to max of res comma r minus l plus 1. What would be the r minus l plus 1? R would be the last one because in the iteration, and L would be 4 or 5. Suppose what would that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. R would be 7, and L would have become 5 by the latest iteration. So 7 minus 5 plus 1 gives you 3. So that is the output. So you can return rest here. Okay, so that is the main logic behind this question, that you don't have to return the substring, you have to return the length, and you are using it with the pointer. What you are doing in a nutshell, if you want to by heart it somewhat, I am taking a set, okay, and I'm iterating to the main string or the input string, and if the character is present in, if the character is not present in the set, I'm adding that character to the set. If I find a character which is already present in the set, I start removing from the set with L is equals to 0, and keep incrementing that L, and then add the new character. First remove from the set starting from L is equal to 0 value, and then keep, and then add the new element into the set back and keep incrementing L. Okay, so that is the main logic. And now coming to the code, how you, actually I have coded here as well, but this was the main code without any comment. And so need code, what you say. See, I've taken a char set, L is equals to 0, R is the initial length. Let me take uh, initializing length of substring. Okay, with this, what is L? Hashtag initializing window variable. Okay, now with this R, I am starting with 0, and I'm keep adding till we find a duplicate value that is present in the set. And once we find a duplicate, I will remove one value from the set, and that would be taken care of by this L is equals to 0, and then I will add S is equals to R in that set. So I hope you would have understood this question. I explained you here as well how it is working by showing you the same exact example, and you can use this example on any of the input like BBBB. You will get the same answer with this also. So this is, and the complexity of this, yeah, it would be 0n only because you are only iterating to the loop once. So keep remember the complexity as well. It will be 0n because only one iteration has been made to the loop. So I hope you would have understood this question, and let me know if there's any problem with this question. I will try to make a more elaborate video on this. Please drop me a comment also, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.